Welcome back to Get Set Builds. There are many ways to make the same thing in Brickadia. I'm not the first one to make one of these momentum generators, but I did strip it down to use only 4 gates. Personally, I care less about how well something works, and care far more about how frequently something doesn't work. And the more parts something has, the more things can go wrong. Reducing complexity is important when you're trying to build a giant city like this one. Underneath these roads, you'll find something interesting. These turns are made up of only 6 angled bricks. The more bricks we use, the smoother the turn will be for the car. We could get up to 60 micro bricks in a curve this size, but instead, I've used the lowest possible number. Ideally, I'd like to have made them work with only 1 diagonal line, but these 3 segmented turns are the lowest quality that the cars would consistently drive around without getting stuck. That's what causes the car to bump as it goes around the corners like this. So, you might be asking, if we can fix this by making it more complicated, then why make it as simple as possible? One of my biggest personal failures is this monstrosity. Say we wanted a curved railway bridge. We're going to need to make a copy of this for our bridge. So, we're going to have to start counting these things like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 of these little pieces, and they're not aligned with each other. So we also need to know how far this goes. And also over here, this little corner, these aren't aligned. And that's going to have to be copied in our new version as well. So then we go to copy and paste the tracks so that we don't have to make a new copy. But the bridge is exposed on the bottom, so we're still going to have to make a new version of the underside. And look at these curved edges. They don't match the bridge or our city roads. A lot of times copy and paste just isn't an option because we have to do so much post work anyway. Now look at this problem. This train just bumped into this bush going around the corner, even though if I put the car on the track, it's nowhere near the bush. So even though the track worked before with the car, I have no idea why I've come back to find my train derailed. I'm going to start checking to see if all of these worked. Then I'm going to check underneath to make sure all of these worked. But here's the thing, I know how the cars act when they hit each one of these edges. They hit all 3 of them every time. I know there aren't any rare fringe cases when the peg hits the 18th micro brick at the wrong spot, or that the collisions were accidentally turned off. And, if I told a friend of mine to make a copy, there isn't some little detail like brick number 18 is half a grid mark extra long that they might miss. You can look at this image and make an exact copy and know that your copy is going to work exactly like mine. So, without even checking, I know it has to be something like that bush. If you were to tell me there's a better way to make this curve, you're absolutely right. But making the best curve was never the goal. The goal is a curve with the least possible variables to replicate and troubleshoot. Have fun out there, and I'll see you next time on Get Set Builds.